Hey, you know who loves being at home? Everybody. Hi, everybody. Welcome to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski, and it's an electric crowd here to cheer on the team back on the ice tonight. Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. The Crunch have won the opening faceoff and take possession here at the start. Wow! They got thunderstruck on the play.
Yemelin's made a great save there in his first game of the season. You know he wants to make a good impression on...
Scores! The captain delivers!
Well, his skating looks effortless on this play. I think that he's baited the hook here. He's saying, come on, come play with me over here. And then guess what? The defender chases, overplays. He recognizes where the ice is, so he turns on a dime, and he takes it to the net for a goal. That's a beauty play.
Shot! Misses a golden opportunity there.
Well, he does a great job to get to that primetime area there, James. I think he's just trying to be a little too fine, and he misses the net.
Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. A shot! Turns that one away. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Lehigh Valley's looking to break out. Here's a chance on the attack. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
And not much on that one.
Yemelin's had a difficult time with consistency throughout the games this year, and that save will certainly give him some confidence. But this team has had a losing record. They've got to find some consistency, and they have to shore up their defense also in front of him.
And now it's grabbed by Frazee. Moving into the attacking zone. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. And here's a shot. Nice one with the pad. He scores! On the rebound, lights the lamp for the goal.
Well, the goaltender may want this one back as he looks and opens up the 5-hole, and this is because he shows good patience to open it up.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. Lehigh Valley's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Lehigh Valley's gained possession along the boards. The Phantoms are across the line and into the offensive end. Along the half wall with the puck. Uses the boards with the bank pass. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Takes the feed. Lehigh Valley's got it in their own zone. Cuts to the paint. Decides to think about it. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Syracuse looks to break out in their own end. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Sends it in front. He scores! What a play! Give me a sense about how the new head coach is feeling behind the bench now that he's got his first goal with his team.
Well, he knows that he's coming in and he has to do something to make change, because certainly this team has underachieved under the last regime, but anytime you get a goal, it feels good. You feel like the team's buying in, so you're starting fresh.
Along the wing up the neutral zone. Here's a shot. Oh, that's gotta hurt. What a play. More than half the period has expired. Syracuse has really picked up the tempo over the last few minutes, but they still need another goal to tie. Knocked away. The Phantoms gain control of the puck against the wall. Here they come on the attack. Svedberg scooped up the puck now here inside his own zone. Shot! That's blocked. Grabs the puck. Syracuse is on the attack. Feeds it over. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The Phantoms will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
Up by 1 and you take a penalty, applying some pressure to the PK unit here as a power play has an opportunity to get the equalizer.
Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Floats it right onto the tape. The Crunch have it in their own zone. Syracuse moves ahead with the puck. Passes it over. And he was ready for that save. And he takes the feed. Denies him again. And the keeper's going to play it. The Phantoms cross the line and gain the zone. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Syracuse has it in the defensive end. Here's a short pass to Frazee. Denies him in front. More time off the clock as they grab the puck.
Frustrating for that first unit not to be able to capitalize on the power play, but here comes the second unit. There's still time on the clock to be able to get one on the board.
Oh, huge hit against the wall, and you know they felt that one.
Well, and that's a tone setter. That's sending a message to every player on your team. Get involved physically, pay the price, use your body, and get the puck.
Kincaid's got it into offensive territory. Dishes it off. Oh, stick save and a beaut.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
The Crunch have gained possession off the wall. Cuts to the front. Syracuse takes possession of the puck. Takes a shot. Gives them nothing in front.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Syracuse had a few opportunities, but they come up empty on the man advantage.
Well, they're going to continue to trail here because they weren't able to get the equalizer on the power play. A missed opportunity, and really, timing is everything, so they'll have to figure out a way to dictate pace and get back on the board. Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Syracuse has manufactured a lot of scoring chances tonight, and yet they still find themselves trailing here late in this opening frame. Clock ticking down here inside the first period. Takes a shot. Makes the save. Cool and calm under pressure. And it goes off the stick and off to the side. Slides the puck over. Hammers it on net. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Syracuse's power play unit saw some time through the first period, but they were unable to capitalize on their opportunities, James. In this game, you got to find a way to connect because it really can be the difference maker.
Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Takes the pass from the left wing. And that's poked away by Hudobin. The Phantoms move the puck in the defensive zone. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've got a 2-1 game. And off the face-off, they take possession. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Anisimov. Syracuse tries to break out from their own end. Connolly's got the puck. Here's a shot! Denied by the goaltender. And that's off a stick. Giblin's going to hang on for the whistle here. It's been a ho-hum night for him.
Well, it really has. He hasn't been tested, but it is a close game, and he's got to come up big. He has to stay dialed in and focused in this one.
Syracuse needs to finish on some of these scoring chances. They've had a lot of shots on goal, yet they still trail in the second. The Phantoms take it along the wall. Here's a shot! Denied! Scores!
I hear coaches preaching all the time, take away the eyes of the goaltender. What does that mean? It means you get yourself in front of that net, whether it's a double stack, a double screen, whatever you can do so that the goaltender can't find the puck. And he couldn't. As he drops to that butterfly, he tries to make himself as big as possible, but he can't catch up to the puck.
Syracuse is going to start with the puck after winning the draw. The Phantoms gain possession. Picked up along the wall by Couturier. Puck grab by Silverberg. Takes the feed up ahead. Loses the coverage there. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. That knocks him off the puck. The Phantoms move it ahead. Fires it. Missed the net. Tried to tuck it in the corner there.
You can see that he was looking in and around the post, James, and sometimes when you're trying to put it in, that's exactly what happens. He just misses, but a miss is a miss.
Quick shot. And there's a glove save on the play.
Yemelin's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
Here's a chance! Stopped by the goaltender.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Rocked him! Now that's out of reach and out of the up. Defensive zone. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is a type of hit that can really ignite a fire under your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it. So look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
Syracuse takes possession off the draw. Scores! And look at that, they answer right back.
Well, the game is a hodgepodge of counters, and this is exactly what needed to happen. They were scored on, they respond quickly, and they find themselves in a favorable spot.
Svedberg's won the draw. Gives it right back. Fires it on net. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Here in the back half of this period, Syracuse still needs one more goal in order to even things up. Svedberg's won the draw and they're on the attack. Score! The Phantoms are going to swap goaltenders. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. And they win that draw at center. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Handles that one.
The game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Puts it on net. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
Nice job tying up his opponent. puck behind the net. Quick shot. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. And lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Oh, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered. Here's a shot, and he makes the save.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Shot, boots it away. Wow.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. Slides it on over to Connolly. A little back and forth. Oh, look at this. Fans are urging for a shot on goal in the dying seconds. Moves it ahead from off the wall. What a steal in his own end. There's the buzzer. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number, and we've got period number 3 next. Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the 3rd period is about to go. Been a big night for some fantasy pool. He's watching this one. Here we go. Period number 3 is underway. All right, Cheryl, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
Syracuse is ahead in the 3rd period here, James, but it has been a high-scoring affair. The ice is wide open, zero structure in any zone. A lot of fun for a lot of these athletes to be a part of.
And a quick little stick lift and comes up with a turnover. Syracuse with possession in their own zone. Moves around along the half wall. Shot! Makes a save. Slides it diagonally to Kuznetsov. Oh, big hit on the play, and look at this. He's on his own bench.
Oh, he's not going to live this one down for a while, James. You know that he's going to get raps for a bit because he's in the laps of his teammates.
I think he's okay. Just a slightly bruised ego. Let's him fly. Oh, he just misses. What an opportunity there.
Well, just is a big word, James, because when you have an opportunity like this from a primetime scoring area, you have to finish it off. He doesn't even hit the net.
That opportunity's rejected. Makes another stop.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Feeds the puck to Kincaid. Broken up at center by Anisimov. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. The Phantoms played along the boards. And that's blocked away. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Passes it in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Here they are on the attack. Shot. Oh, unlucky break for the shooter as it goes off the inside of the iron and stays out.
Syracuse is pushing the pace in this game. They have the lead. They look to extend it. Unfortunately, they don't get any puck luck when it goes off the post and out.
Makes it look easy. Great positioning with the pad save. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. And they cough it up at center.
Lehigh Valley's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams. And this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
And he takes the feed. The Phantoms looking against the half wall. He scores!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now. Staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. You can see it in the goaltender's body language. He isn't happy with that. He thought he was in good position, squared with the puck. Unfortunately, got it, but not all of it.
The Phantoms tie things up, and suddenly we're in next goal win territory, Cheryl.
Yeah, these last minutes are critical in this game, and you know that the big mistake that happens, it could be the last one.
Odd man rush. Receives the pass. Big stop right there. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Chicago's on the schedule next, and tickets still available for this one, so get them before they're gone. Past the midway mark of the frame, it's all tied up. The Phantoms win the faceoff. Syracuse has the puck. The Phantoms have it now. Off a stick. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Syracuse, what a hit on the play.
Yeah, it was absolutely huge, and it was so big that it broke a pane of glass here, so a little bit of a stoppage for everyone to collect themselves while they fix it.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Syracuse wins the draw. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Here's a chance in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Shot! Clamps him with the glove. Kuznetsov stick handling in his own zone. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
It's a player who has that pass-first mentality, and you certainly know that he's always looking and scanning the ice to find out where his line mates are, because you know his next move is likely going to be a pass. He's got multiple assists in this game. It just seems to be working, the chemistry between himself and his teammates, and they're finishing it off for him.
Takes a shot. You'll need more than that to beat him.
Svedberg's been so effective. He's really been navigating this game here, creating opportunities for his teammates. The reason why he has multiple assists in this game so far here, James. Just love the way that he's pulling and drawing coverage and numbers to him, which is in turn opening up lanes for his line mates who are executing.
Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Syracuse gains a hold of it. Shakes off the coverage. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Lehigh Valley's got a hold of the puck now. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. And he's able to handle that one. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Syracuse has it in the defensive end. Puck scooped up by Martorena. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Syracuse has it against the half wall. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Fires it, puts it high.
Well, he had an opportunity to really deflate the opponent at the end of the third period and go up by 2. Instead, it's 1 goal, and what a difference that makes in terms of pressure and how you hold your stick. The opponent will be on their toes.
Handles the puck. Curiously close. Puts it on the inside of the iron. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Scores! And look at this! We are back to square one!
Just when you think the game is over, how quickly it can change when you have urgency and they're all around the net and everyone is on their feet there as they get the equalizer. It's amazing how quickly a game can change. Their opponent had the lead right up to the dying seconds of this third period, but they put the press on and they were able to get the equalizer. Now it's game on.
Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Syracuse wins that faceoff at center. Moves it quickly over to Kuznetsov. Can't get a hold of that pass. There's the buzzer, and that means drama looms with overtime, and it's coming up in just a matter of moments. And we are just moments away from overtime. Will we get a winner? Time to find out. It's overtime. Gaining steam here on the attack. Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. A critical draw here. Lehigh Valley's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Syracuse plays the puck along the boards. Here's a chance, sends it in front. Another